the Chi-Town experience on the flight. Let me go tune in to Keek on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the like.
A new update by Adam Schefter raises serious concerns for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. First and foremost, happy Sunday to every single Bear fan out there. We have a very concerning update in regard to the league-wide contract dispute with all the second-round picks. It's something that we've been talking about time and time again, not only right here on Keek on the Mic. You probably have seen it on all other news outlets as well. But Adam Schefter actually provided an update on those contract disputes, and it's raising serious concerns for the Chicago Bears second-round picks as well, as this dispute is still ongoing, and it seems like there is no end in sight. This is what Adam Schefter had to say, Bears fans. He said, with Chargers rookies reporting today, there still is no deal for second-round pick Trey Harris. There is still time before practices, but the NFL could have an inordinate amount of second-round picks not showing up to the start of camp this year due to the disagreements over basically the guaranteed money. This is a big update, and this is something that you guys have been asking me in the comment section during other videos right here on the podcast, talking about Luther Burden, Shamar Turner, and Aji Chapillo. And this is why it's a huge deal for the Chicago Bears, because they do have those 3 second-round picks. And here's how I look at it. I really don't understand it. I understand that they are trying to get fully guaranteed contracts just in case to protect themselves for injuries and other things. We've talked about in the past how the NFL actually won their collusion case because they are against giving players fully guaranteed contracts. Of course, you see first-round picks like Colston Loveland got a fully guaranteed contract. But in the history of the National Football League, and when an NFL organization drafts a player, it's usually set in stone on what the first round picks could get compared to the second round picks. You rarely see a situation where the second or third round picks are making the same amount of money or getting a fully guaranteed contract just like the first round pick. So this is definitely concerning that it's an ongoing issue, and it now seems that these second round picks are now going to hold out for their respective franchises. And once again, when you look in the Chicago Bears point of view, this is very concerning. Now it seems that Luther Burden, Aji Chapillo, and Shamar Turner are all possibly going to be holdouts when the rookies report for Chicago Bears training camp. And this is a huge deal, because when you look at each one of these players, they can play a huge role and be huge impact players in their rookie season with the Chicago Bears. When you look at Luther Burden's point of view, he has been out with that soft tissue injury, and Ben Johnson was very optimistic that he would be back for the start of training camp, so he's already missed a whole bunch of practice time. Obviously, Aji Chapillo is fighting for that left tackle spot in competition with Braxton Jones and Karan Amagaji. And then, of course, there's also big plans for Shamar Turner under new Bears defensive coordinator Dennis Allen on this Bears defensive line as well. So each of these second-round picks were drafted by the Chicago Bears for a reason. It's really unfortunate that this is a league-wide dispute, and it seems like there is no end in sight, according to Adam Schefter. And I'll be very clear on today's episode of Keek on the Mic. If they hold out and they do not practice, Ben Johnson will not trust these guys, and they will not play. So I'm not sure if this will ever get resolved, or if Luther Burden, Aji Chapillo, and Shamar Turner actually do plan to hold out. But this is definitely a situation as a Bears fan that we need to keep a close eye on, because it is unfortunate, because each and every one of these players, talking about Luther Burden, Aji Chapillo, and Shamar Turner, can be huge impact players on both the offense and defense side of the football, respectfully, for this Bears football team in their rookie season. So once again, at the end of the day, they're only hurting themselves, and hopefully they can come to an agreement, because at the end of the day, I'm not sure if these organizations, including the Chicago Bears, are going to be willing to give their second-round picks fully guaranteed contracts. So once again, this is a situation that I will continue to monitor, and as I receive updates or hear updates, I will hop on and just record an episode for you guys, so you guys are also up to date on this ongoing contract dispute that is league-wide with a bunch of these second-round picks. But other than that, Bears fans, let me know how you're feeling about the situation down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. But other than that, make sure you guys continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for our all-new Bears podcast right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic.